Imagine discovering a fire so powerful that it keeps burning for more than half a century. Not in a volcano, not in a factory, but in a giant hole in the middle of a desert, and nobody can stop it. Welcome to one of the strangest places on Earth. The door to hell. In the heart of Turkmenistan lies a crater that glows day and night. From a distance, it looks like a portal to another world. At night, the flames light up the entire desert. Tourists who visit often say the heat can be felt long before the crater comes into view. But here's the strange part. This fire was never supposed to exist. To understand how it started, we need to go back more than 50 years. In 1971, Soviet engineers were searching for natural gas in the Karakum Desert. The region was believed to contain massive underground gas reserves. Everything seemed routine, until the ground suddenly collapsed beneath their drilling equipment. What had looked like solid earth turned out to be a giant underground cavern. Within moments, the drilling site disappeared into a huge crater. The engineers were left staring at a massive hole in the ground. But that wasn't the real problem. The crater was filling with the methane gas. Methane is highly flammable. It can also be dangerous to nearby communities and wildlife. The engineers feared that poisonous gases could spread through the area, so they made a decision that seemed logical at the time. They lit the gas on fire. Their expectation was simple. The fire would burn through the gas supply in a few days, maybe a few weeks. Then it would extinguish itself. But days passed, then weeks, then months. The flames never stopped, and neither did the gas. The crater continued burning, year after year, decade after decade. Today, the crater measures roughly 70 meters across. That's almost the length of a football field. Its walls glow orange from the constant heat. Hundreds of separate flames dance across its surface. Standing at the edge feels like looking into a giant furnace. The sound is equally unsettling. Visitors describe hearing a constant roar as if the earth is setting fire. What makes the door to hell even more mysterious is that nobody knows exactly how much gas remains underground. Some scientists believe there could still be enough methane to keep the fire alive for many years. Others think it could continue far longer than anyone expects. In other words, nobody can confidently predict when it will finally go out. And there have been attempts to stop it. The government of Turkmenistan has repeatedly discussed extinguishing the crater. Officials have expressed concerns about environmental damage and the loss of valuable natural gas. In recent years, leaders even ordered studies into how the fire could be reduced or eliminated. But despite those efforts, the flames continue burning. The crater has become so famous that it attracts visitors from around the world. Many travelers journey deep into the desert just to see it. Some camp nearby overnight. Others spend hours photographing the glow beneath the stars. Ironically, the same fire that was once considered a problem has become one of the country's most recognizable landmarks. And here's something most people don't know. The door to hell isn't actually its official name. Authorities have tried to replace the dramatic nickname with a more formal one. But almost nobody uses it. Because let's be honest, when you see a giant crater filled with endless fire, the door to hell is the name that sticks. More than 50 years after a single decision by a group of engineers, the crater is still burning. The people who lit that fire probably assumed they would never think about it again. Instead, their decision created one of the most bizarre landmarks on Earth. A fire visible from space, a tourist attraction born from an accident, and a mystery that refuses to end. So here's the question. If you had the chance to stand beside the door to hell tomorrow, would you go?